Leon Guerrero, Magahawk, and Guam, Governor of Guam, and the Honorable Joshua Tenorio, Lieutenant of Guam, Lieutenant Governor of Guam. Have a seat. Confident, good afternoon. Welcome to the office of the Governor of Guam. We've saved the best for last. This is our last proclamation signing for the day. And before we kick off our weekend, we are here this afternoon to proclaim April 2025 as Youth Month. I'm glad to see we do have youth in the audience today, which is why we set this up for after school. But before we begin with our real program, I do want to recognize the presence of the Honorable Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero, our Governor of Guam. If we can give her a round of applause. And to our immediate right, we have the Honorable Joshua F. Tenorio, our Lieutenant Governor of Guam. From the 38th Guam Legislature, Senator Shelley Calvo, our Oversight Chair for the Youth. As well as Senator Tina Munya Barnes. And Senator Jesse Lujan, half a day. Also in our audience today, we have the Director for the Department of Youth Affairs, Melanie Brennan. And her Deputy Director, Mike Weekly. Let's also give a round of applause for Corinne Buendicho, Youth Development Administrator, DYA. But really, the important people at the table are sitting to the immediate right and left of our Governor and Lieutenant Governor of Guam, because they will serve as our Youth Governor and Lieutenant Governor of Guam. To the left of our Governor is Mrs. Doris Chang, Middle School Division winner of the DYA Oratorical Contest. She's chosen to be the Youth Lieutenant Governor. Maybe we should have switched them, actually, in fact. She's a 7th grader at St. John's School, and she's no newcomer now to the podium. She did a fabulous speech earlier this week and is the winner for the DYA Oratorical Contest. And to Lieutenant Governor's right, we have Gabby Regina Tesoro, our high school division winner for the DYA Oratorical Contest. And she's no stranger. She's been here before. She was the Lieutenant Governor last year, and I think the year before that. We can't get rid of her. We love Gabby. I also want to recognize our youth. Let's give them a round of applause. We would not be here without you. This month is for you, and we have a lot of events going on. Without further ado, I do want to give the floor now to Lonnie Brennan, our Director for the Department of Youth Affairs.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can everyone hear me? I think you need to press on it more. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Can everyone hear me? Yes. Thank you, Governors Leon Guerrero and Gabby, and Lieutenant Governors Josh Tenorio and Doris. Thank you so much, and to the senators here, and to all youth serving partners. I just want to say that this is the best part of my job. It's the activities that we do during Youth Month, because it shines a light on all the contributions that youth provide. And I think the most recent example is the oratorical contest. And the kids, it's not just about public speaking and coming up and saying things in front of a bunch of people. For them, it's making an impact, giving a message and connecting with the audience. So I just really want to say thank you. I'm a little bit nervous sitting amongst all these orators up here, but I just wanted to also thank the partners that have come out, Child Protective Services, other youth serving agencies, and I see also the librarian from UOG. So I think that's a new partnership. Without further ado, I just want to hand it over to our oversight chair and defer my time also to the senators that are here that are going to help us with our budget.
I just want to say half a day and buenas to everybody, and I'm truly happy and grateful to be here, and I look forward to seeing the proclamation signed, and I wanted to congratulate our mini governor and lieutenant governor, and I do want to congratulate DYA for really a job well done. You know, I have toured the facility and sat down and had meetings with everyone there, and I would say that I was very happy to see that our kids are well taken care of, and you guys are, your contribution to the community is really, really incredible. And I I promise that I will be very supportive with all your efforts and your projects. And I think we started at the right foot, and which is open communication, collaboration. So I do look forward to a very symbiotic relationship moving forward. Thank you and congratulations. And obviously, thank you to the governor and the lieutenant governor.
Thank you so much, Senator. I now want to give the floor to our governor, Julian Guerrero, for her remarks.
Thank you very much, Crystal, and welcome to ALIP as we proclaim April 2025 as Youth Month. And before I begin, I also wanted to recognize Jonas Wallace, who was the runner-up for our oratorical contest last night. All of them did an excellent job, but I understand Jonas is going to be the chief of staff. So what a great combination, governor, lieutenant governor, and the chief of staff. And by the way, the chief of staff is the one that really runs the government. So.
And they make more money than us.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to welcome the youth and, just to express my deepest appreciation for all of your efforts in many ways that you contribute to our society and to working towards your dreams and your potential. And in many areas, sports, leadership days, working hard to get your grades, working with your parents, maybe even arguing and disagreeing with your parents, but that's okay, that's part of life. But most of all, your commitment and your energy and your endeavors to make a success of yourself. And know that our community as an island and our community of leaders, our community of government leaders, or even our private sector leaders are all there raising you up and lifting you up to making sure that you do good in school, that you do good in your efforts in school, sports, community involvement, even your social awareness of what challenges we have here on our island. And as I was there at the oratorical contest last night, I was very impressed with the subject content of what the youth were speaking about. I was impressed with the way they articulated their message. I was very impressed with their passion in the topic that they were talking about, and really felt the sincere and the very authentic desire to do good. And the theme was science and technology, innovation and technology as they advance forward. And what was very comforting for me is that, in this day and age of AI, social media, sometimes we give all of our confidence in all that information when we really shouldn't be. And I was very impressed with their message of AI, technology, internet, advancements of technology is important to progress our island and to make sure that we continue on with the future of our successes, but even more so, how they felt that you can't have this without the human part of the whole balance of using AI, technology and so forth, with the human aspect when you go to make decisions or when you go to decide how you're going to deliver service and deliver public service, or even in your decision to what areas of your career you want to move forward, that there has to be a balance. And that was very comforting for me that the youth are aware of that. Because sometimes we take what's said in social media as the honest truth. And we need to be very careful about that and to make sure that information is vetted out, researched, and make sure that what we're saying is really accurate for the good of everybody and for better and wiser decisions, right? So to me, that stood out very well in all the messages and the content of their speeches. And so I just want to say to the parents, you've done a great job raising great kids. I have to always say that really parents are totally responsible in molding the character, the well-being, the mind, the attitude, and the personality of your children. And what I saw that night and what I continue to see among yourselves is that parents did a good job. And so I just wanted to congratulate there's some more. I just wanted to thank DYA also, Lonnie, for you and Mike's leadership and your staff. Really, your staff has done a great job in making the oratorical contest, and of course the youth empowerment programs that you do, and the summer youth programs that you do, and that is to me that's a great testament of what we as a community and as island people want to do to help with our children. And all of that, as I say, is because we really have to just rely on ourselves to move ourselves forward. And it continues on and begins with our children. And I just want to say congratulations to all of you. I look forward to working with Gabriella and, of course, Doris here and Jonas in running the day on Leadership Day of our government, and the challenges that they said they wanted to correct are also very substantive and very well thought of. So let's continue as a community and as an island to support our youth and to motivate them, incentivize them, and help them grow, expand, and be successful. I also want to thank Senator Shelley Calvo here, and of course Senator Tina Muñoz Barnes and Senator Jesse Lujan for their support in making our youth where it is today and to expand them more. Sizuzmasi and Viva Youth Month.
Sizuzmasi, Governor. And now for remarks from our Lieutenant Governor of Guam.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. I think this might, I don't know, are you the first one, Gabby? Does anybody remember at DYA if anybody won for Lieutenant Governor that they won for Governor? I can't remember. You may be the one that broke the glass ceiling there. Yeah. So I met Gabby that was 2022, right? And her youth day, she had a great speech. And that day happened to be the Conference for Island Sustainability. Remember that? We went up there, and then I just asked her, I said, hey, do you think you could do your speech again? And she said, she said yes. So I said, okay, well, let's do it. And she delivered a great message. And then I think, did we also go to the THAAD battery? Did we do that together in the military, right? Now, we did a lot of stuff. So Doris, we probably have an exciting day for you. But I always think that the youth have the answers to the future. And when you heard the presentations at the oratorical contest, both nights I watched yours on YouTube, so I did see both of you and the rest of your competitors. But you always can get a sense that the youth definitely have a great insight, and I think are underestimated with the kind of things that are going on in their mind. They were able to really talk to us about the challenges of technology, but also the excitement of technology and all the possibilities that technology and innovation have for us. And they reminded us of all the innovation that's been in the past, right? It's always best to go forward when you're very conscious of what happened before, and I'm very confident. DYA has become a very high-performing agency. They have a very serious responsibility, being in charge of youth detention, but they have been really focused on youth development, which is really at its core what DYA should be. And in recent years, they provided a tremendous amount of support to the Department of Public Health and Social Services, and in particular in BOSA, the Child Protective Services area. And one of the things that are a big burden for all of us is we know that a large majority of the kids that get detained or get involved in juvenile justice also are in the children's welfare system. It is an urgency and moral calling for us to figure out ways that we can invest in the youth. And during our administration, I'm very happy to report that we have been focusing not only on building programs, re-emerging the summer youth program that a lot of us participated in when we were growing up, help us shape what careers we might want to do, but we're also building. We're building a large number of community centers, recreational centers, basketball gymnasiums. This coming year, we'll be adding 5 more throughout the island. So we're looking at places, safe places that our youth can be able not only to showcase their talents, but in many ways to find peace. There are sometimes situations where 12 people might be in a 2-bedroom apartment. And people complain, why do they see young people on the street? Well, there's no place for them to be. So our responsibility is we're going to build them and get programming so that we could really enable youth to showcase their talents. And today we have an opportunity to remind ourselves about the power of the youth and to celebrate the youth of the island. Thank you very much. Siduswasi.
Thank you, LT. And now for the reading and the signing of the proclamation. Our readers today are none other than Doris Chang, our middle school division winner of the DYA Oratorical Contest, and Gabriela Regina Tesoro, high school division winner of the DYA Oratorical Contest.
Proclamation number 2025-34. A proclamation of the governor proclaiming April 2025 as Youth Month. Whereas during the month of April, our island celebrates Youth Month by recognizing the power of youth involvement and the tremendous strides they continue to make as future leaders in our community. Whereas this year's theme, Innovation and Technology, Shaping Tomorrow, was developed by the representatives of the 35th Guam Youth Congress, whereas the theme embodies the youth's ability to harness their skills in driving technological advancements, encourages future-focused thinking, fosters a problem-solving mindset to address societal challenges, supports inclusive growth and access to technology, and emphasizes the importance of adaptability and resilience in navigating a rapidly evolving world. Whereas this year's activities include the annual oratorical contest and Island Leadership Day, in addition to various outreach and school presentations to promote positive youth development. Whereas the winners of the oratorical contest in the high school and middle school divisions will serve as the Youth Governor of Guam and Youth Lieutenant Governor of Guam, respectively, during Island Leadership Day on April 25th, 2025.
Whereas during Island Leadership Day, youth participants will gain leadership experience throughout the government of Guam departments and agencies, including the Guam Legislature, the Judiciary of Guam, and the Mayor's Council of Guam. Whereas Island Leadership Day is a preview of the unique first-hand experience that is also provided during the Governor's Summer Youth Employment Program. Whereas young people continue to make measureless contributions toward the advancement of our society through their participation in school, sports, the arts, and community service. Whereas young people are leading the way in fostering connections and collaboration in their communities and worldwide. They're at the forefront of progressive change, and they channel their energy to address some of the world's most pressuring challenges, such as climate change and mental health wellness. And whereas, as we celebrate Youth Month, we reaffirm the benefits of investing more in children's health and well-being. By collaborating with our island's leaders, organizations, and agencies, our youth can build a foundation for leading full lives and reaching their full potential, which will benefit our entire island.
Now therefore I, Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero, Magahagang Guahan, Governor of Guam, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Organic Act of Guam as amended, do hereby proclaim April 2025 as Youth Month.
In witness whereof, I, Joshua F. Tenorio, Segundo Mega Lahing Guahan, Lieutenant Governor of Guam, hereby, together with the Mega Haga, cause the Great Seal of Guam to be affixed in the capital village of Hagåtña on this 4th day of April in the year of our Lord, Anno Domini 2025. Viva Youth Month 2025.
Thank you so much for that reading from our youth governor and our youth lieutenant governor, and of course the signing by our governor and lieutenant governor. I now want to invite everybody to the front for a group photo, most especially our youth here this afternoon. Please join us for a group photo and follow us on social media. GovLou Guam is our IG handle. Thank you, everybody.